histo question here. Estimate the fraction of the group who had a score of 45 or more. Right, there's two things we're going to need to do. We're going to need to work out the total number of people that there are, and then we're going to need to work out the total number of people who had a score of 45 or more, and then we're going to write it as a fraction. So let's do this. We need to remember that frequency density is frequency over width, and therefore frequency is frequency density times width, and it is the area of my rectangles that I'm getting in my histogram. So that's good. So now I can just multiply them together. I can do 30 times 0.2, which is the same as doing 3 times 2. So I'm going to get 6 here. Here I've got 10 times 0.3. That's going to be 3. Here I've got 10 times 0.8. That's going to be 8. Here I've got 20 times 0.5. That's the same as 2 times 5. That's going to be 10. Here I've got 30 times 0.1. That's the same as 3 times 1, or just 3. And I can work out the total number of people. So total frequency equals 6 plus 3 plus 8 plus 10 plus 3, 9, 17, 27, 30. 30 people. Okay, we had to get that. It didn't tell us that. Right, now estimate. Now why are we estimating? Estimate the fraction of the group who had a score of 45 or more. What we're going to do is we've got a load of them with 45 or more, but we're going to need to split this in half. So it's now got to be that we're just interested not in the whole area, but this, this, this. So that is going to be, we're going to assume that it's 4. Why am I timesing 4 plus 10 plus 3? That is equal to 17. So estimate the fraction, 45 or more, it's going to be 17 over 30. What assumption did we make in answering part A? Well, we assumed that there were half either side. Or we've assumed a uniform spread. That's what I would write. We have, maybe not uniform, we have assumed an even spread. Actually, we've only assumed it in the 40 to 50 class. I think that's enough. Just want to sort of, just say a few more words on this. So it could be that all the people scored 41 in that class, and it would get put in there. And actually, so the fraction would have been 13 over 30. It could have been that they all scored 49, in which case it would have been 21 over 30. So you can get quite a big difference. And we don't know because we've got this group. That's the issue sometimes with grouped frequency. You don't know you lose your raw data. So what we typically do, what we do for histograms is we assume that it's evenly spread. So I've assumed that there's 4 after 45 and 4 before 45. You kind of expect that on the whole. So it's a reasonable assumption, but it's not actually necessarily true.